All right, everybody's favorite topic, Soviet civil administration, but this is for North Korea, now post-war period. Now, in the post-war period between 1946 and 1949, the Sakhalin administration of the Soviet Union, in anticipation of Japanese evacuation in Karafuto and the Kuril Islands, had allegedly established a relationship with the SCA, or the Soviet Civil Administration, in order to secure cheap Korean workforces to be used in the Sakhalin fisheries that were about to be evacuated from the islands along with the Japanese civilians. By 1950, the Korean workforce grew to about 10,000 people in the Sakhalin Islands only though. Now, during the Soviet occupation of what is now North Korea, Soviet soldiers committed rape against both Japanese and Korean women alike. Soviet soldiers also looted the property of both Japanese and Koreans living in North Korea, or Northern Korea. Now, this is just a quote here. In every North Korean, even in North Korea, Japanese enterprises of military and heavy industry were considered trophies of the Red Army, since all these enterprises, in one degree or another, work for the Japanese Army. These factories must be transferred to the Soviet Union as partial payment of reparations, as a December 1945 document put in it. I don't know if that was Japanese, Korean, or a bit of Soviet, but there you go. Now, the Soviets claimed Japanese enterprises in Northern Korea and took valuable and even vulnerable materials and industrial equipment along with them, or kind of state prioritized and, well, state owned them. So even though they're in North Korea, they were still kind of part of the Soviet Union. But administration time. So under the Soviet Civil Administration from 1945 to 1948, North Korea was governed by a group of influential Soviet generals who played key roles in shaping the country's political landscape. Now, Colonel General Ivan Mikhailovich Krestakov, commanding officer of the 25th Army, played a crucial role in deciding the location of the 25th Army's headquarters, choosing Pyongyang as the capital of North Korea, a decision that continues to have a lasting impact to this day, as the capital of North Korea is Pyongyang. Alongside him, Major General Nikolai Gorodovich Lebedev, the political officer of the 25th Army, trained Kim Il-sung and coined the official name of North Korea, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, or the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, emphasizing the purported rule by the people. However, the true architect of North Korea's early communist regime during this period was Colonel General Trechenchi Fotomish-Shikov, the political officer of the First Far East Front, de facto leader of North Korea from 1945 to 1948. Shikov shaped the nation's politics, economy, and even education system. He edited the initial draft of North Korea's constitution, formed the first cabinet of ministers, and actively supported Kim Il-sung's invasion plans of South Korea, which led to the outbreak of the Korean War. Despite being recalled to Moscow and demoted after the military disaster, which was the Korean War, Shikov's impact on North Korean governance was immense. His role in starting the Korean War and overseeing the Soviet influence in North Korean affairs remained a significant aspect of understanding the country's history and after during this critical period in time when the nation was being born. Now, during the Soviet Civil Administration, Kim Il-sung, along with other North Korean politicians like Kim Tu-bong and Pak Hong-yong, followed the orders of Shikov and the Soviet generals, which were, Milevich and Bedev. The Provisional People's Committee of North Korea, though officially presenting itself as the ruling government, had no authority and merely existed and executed the decisions made by the Soviet Civil Administration. The generals, including Shikov, played a decisive role in shaping North Korea's early communist regime, with their actions and decisions significantly influencing the nation's political landscape for years to come. So, hopefully you enjoyed that. Gotta eat my teriyaki chicken rice, and I'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed and hope you learned something. A bit intense in the beginning, but just a little something to get back into it. Had to edit it in 2 parts because I had to Kristakovic, Bedev, and Shikov, hardest names to pronounce, but we'll get better at the Russian or Ukrainian. Well, they could be from anywhere in the Soviet Union at this point, but we'll get better at those names. Anyway, gotta go, and till next time, learn something. Bye bye.